this is a business account with less than 1,000 followers. Now see the amount of people that have been messaging requesting for my product on my page on Instagram, and this account has less than 1,000 followers. It has less than 1,000 followers. You don't need to have 1 million followers or 100 or 10,000 followers before people can buy from you. You can have like 500 followers, 600, even 400 or 300 followers even, and still be getting this amount of sales. Let me even show you another space again. This is another one again, still on Instagram, same account as well, with all these people requesting for products from my account, from my business page. I'm going to be showing you how you can get people to have interest in your account. Now you can learn how you can do this as well. I am going to be showing you how you can do this on your Instagram. I'm going to be showing you how you can do this, getting followers, to get people like this as well, get buyers that are interested in your product. So come along with me in this video.
Hello and welcome to my space. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I made sales on Instagram with less than 1,000 followers, as you can tell from the title of this video. Now, this is something you're interested in. Do stick along with me to the end of the video, because I'm going to show you exactly what I did to be able to make sales on Instagram with less than 1,000 followers, and to get people to like me and trust me enough to bring out money from their wallet to make payments for a product I was selling online. So if this is something you're interested in, stay tuned to the end of this video, and also please hit the like and subscribe button so you do not miss out on content I'm going to keep posting on my channel and how you can make more sales online. Now let's get right into the video. Now, I know a lot of people, especially new beginners that's just starting off to sell on Instagram, they struggle with getting followers, especially when they have like just 100 followers or 300 followers, or any follower, any number below 1,000, because it seems like, oh, it's very hard for them to be able to convince their buyer that they are not scamming them and they are very authentic. Well, there are some things I've realized in my journey that people miss out on when they're starting off to sell on Instagram. There are things that people have missed out on. However, in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what I did to be able to close deals on Instagram, to close deals worth thousands of naira, almost even millions, yes, at least some millions of naira as well, with less than 1,000 followers. I'm going to tell you everything I did. So if you're interested in this, stay tuned to the end of this video. Now, the first and foremost, of course, I had to open up an Instagram account. Yes, I opened up my Instagram account. Now, there's something you need to take note of, which I did was I made sure I switched it from an individual account to a business account. Now, when you open up your Instagram account, as I'm making of this video, when you open up your Instagram account, it automatically is an individual account. So you have to go to the settings to switch it to the business account. So what I did was I opened it up and then I switched it to the business account, because the business account gave me features that the individual account won't give me. Like, I could see my data, I could see my analytics, I could see the people that were interested in my video. I could see their age group. I could see where they are from. I could see the time of the day they were available online. So I know, okay, those are the days and the time I'll post my content on those particular days, basically. So that is what I preferred about the business account. So I had to switch to the business account, of Instagram. I feel like the only downside altogether for business accounts is that you can't like have all this Wizkid, Kiss Daniel music and all of that in your content with business accounts, because it's restricted. However, there are other music you can play around with, and of course you can still have those music, but just that it's not in the Instagram library for business accounts, but you can always find a way around it. And I mean, music is not the main matter. The main matter is to make sales. So yes, so that's what I did. I made sure my Instagram account was on the business account. Another amazing thing that it gave me was that I was able to put my contact, my WhatsApp URL link on my bio. I could put some other information like my email and all of that, so people could easily reach out to me. So that was why I had to switch it from the individual to the business account. Another thing I did that really helped me to make sales on Instagram was that I linked my WhatsApp to my Instagram. Now, like Instagram has the Instagram for individuals and Instagram business, same as WhatsApp. WhatsApp also has the normal WhatsApp and the WhatsApp business. Now, the WhatsApp business was what I was using for my Instagram, for my online platform on Instagram, because of course the WhatsApp business also had tools that the normal WhatsApp didn't have. For example, on the WhatsApp business, I'm able to create that URL. You know those URL links that people post on their bio, that when they click on the link, it takes them straight to the person's WhatsApp. Yes, that was done using WhatsApp business. I'm able to do that. And then also I was able to like schedule all this welcome message. When somebody messages me, even if I'm not online, there's an automatic message that goes to them. My message was in the format of, oh, okay, welcome to our store, what would you like to order For more inquiries, for more, if you want to see more of our products, visit our Instagram page. You understand? So I put my Instagram link in the welcome message and all of that. Even the away messages. So the WhatsApp business provided me with that, and I absolutely loved it. Another thing I loved about the WhatsApp business was I was able to create catalogs. So people could come to my WhatsApp business, maybe from they were referred from another platform, and they could also see my catalog and my prices on my WhatsApp business. Although my main catalog, I would say in quotes, my main catalog in quotes was my Instagram. So my welcome message always had my Instagram link, telling them, okay, for more options, visit my Instagram link. I feel like the WhatsApp catalog was most of the people that were like, oh, I'm not on Instagram or and all of that. All that, I still try to find a way to get them to Instagram, because in this video you know why I still try to get them to Instagram. I'm going to detail all of that in this video. Yes. And shout out, my WhatsApp business was on my Instagram bio, because sometimes people don't like messaging on Instagram. They see you on Instagram, they don't like DM. They'll prefer to message you on WhatsApp, because that's the platform they are used to. It gives them that human interaction, like, okay, I'm speaking to this person, one-on-one. I can call this person, I can text this person. So I always had that WhatsApp link in my bio. So I believe that was something that really helped me, because it also helped me build a connection with my clients. Because when you save their WhatsApp, because when I save their WhatsApp number, I always upload my status. Sometimes I send them BCs so they could have it and all of that. So that really helped me, having WhatsApp, because it helped me gather data, gather their contacts as well. So it's easy for me to communicate and also close those clients, basically. So WhatsApp, I would say, really helped me. So if you are a business owner and you're on Instagram, you don't have that WhatsApp URL, please download the WhatsApp business and put that URL on your bio. Now, another thing that I would say really helped me was in terms of posting daily, continuously on my page, my content creation. I know we are all human, so sometimes we might just go off and forget to post for maybe 1 or 2 days. But I tried to make sure I posted every day on Instagram. Sometimes even 2 or 3 times in a day. If I'm feeling good, 4 times even, I try to post daily on Instagram. Because what I realized is when you don't post for like 2 weeks or so, like, people come to your page and they're like, I don't think this person is still in business, so this one person has not really been posting, you get. So I always try to make sure I was active on my Instagram platform. I updated my stories, I updated my highlights, I updated my content on my page daily, and then I was also posting content showing my face and all of that. So I feel that really helped me as well, because like I mentioned, it gives that human interaction. So you're not talking to just somebody behind the computer that does not have any face linked to it. Another thing I'll say helped me was that I put my my handle, my personal handle, because I have my personal handle, that's Tuchito Daniels on Instagram. So I put my personal handle on the bio of my business page on Instagram. So when they see my face on Instagram, they could also quickly head on to my personal Instagram page and check, be confirmed that, okay, yes, this person is actually a real person, it's not a scam and all of that. And sometimes I realize that people even message me on my personal page and like, okay, I want to buy something from this page, and they say, you're the owner. Are you really the owner? And I'll be like, yes, I'm really the owner. So you can go and buy from the page, basically. So I believe that also really helped, because it helped with social proof that, okay, this person is actually who they say they are. So if you have a personal page on Instagram, please go ahead and also link that to your business, to Instagram business, because it makes people trust you the more. Like, okay, this person has his own account running and all of that, and has this business. Also, on my personal Instagram, I also had like my business attached on my link. So it's like, you check on my personal page, you see my business on my bio. You check on my business page, you see my personal name on my bio as well. So it's easier for you to trust. It's easier for your clients, for your customers to trust you and be willing to pay for that product online. When someone is going to give their money to a total stranger they haven't had any interaction with before, you have to convince them beyond reasonable doubts that you are real, you are genuine, you are 100% for real. So you have to put all of this in place so that they can trust you and you can get more sales on Instagram. This was something I did as well. Now back to my URL and all of that. People click on my URL link on my Instagram and then they message me. So I always posted on my Instagram and on my WhatsApp status as well, so they could see that, okay, something is really going on. It helps them feel like, oh, you are readily available. And a good thing that helped me was that when a client might message you, but they're not yet ready to buy. But because they're always seeing you, posting, seeing your status, seeing your updates, they're like, okay, this person is in business. So whenever they're ready to buy, of course, because they're always seeing you are the first name that registers in their mind, you get. And this is another thing that really helped me. My handle had the name, like it had the keyword that people were searching for. So say for example, I'm into wigs, so it will be like wigs by Nessa or wigs by Twitch. So they're searching for wigs, they see it basically. That I would say really helped me in that process as well. Another good feature, yeah, that WhatsApp business had was that you're able to send BCs. You're able to send broadcast lists. Sometimes on WhatsApp, and you get this Happy New Month messages from other businesses. Yes, the way they do it, so they may have like a list of 1,000 people. They may have like 1,000 leads. Now, leads are people that have shown interest in your product or have bought from you as well. So clients, let's say clients, prospects, may have like 1,000 of them on their WhatsApp. So what I did was I have all this, my leads, my clients, prospects, all of them on my WhatsApp business. Majority of them, I had them on my WhatsApp business. So I put all of them in a broadcast list. Now, I always post on that broadcast list. So it's like a group basically that WhatsApp business creates for you basically. So I always like post on it. So instead of me having to send one message to 1,000 different people 1,000 times, no, I'll just post it on that broadcast list, and the WhatsApp business just helps you send it to everybody individually. So that was quite helpful for me as well, because they would see the posts, and then they would also see the price. Now this was very important. When I'm posting, I always ensure that the price is there, because it helps them make it at an instant that, okay, I'm ready to get this. Oh, I like this and I like the price and I'm ready to go for it. Or if I don't like the price, oh, I can bargain a little bit and we can close the deal. These days I see people posting on Instagram without pricing. Well, for my own business, I always ensure there was pricing, because one, it helped me filter out people that were ready to buy and they're not ready to buy. Because what happens is, I notice that whenever I post, say on my WhatsApp without the pricing, people keep asking, oh, how much, and I have to keep answering how much, and out of maybe 10 how much, I could get like 1 or 2 sales. So instead of having that conversation with everybody, that how much conversation, I just put the price immediately, and the 1 or 2 people that are ready to buy at that moment, they see they like the price and they buy immediately. And it's always a good thing for me, in my opinion, to always have your pricing on your Instagram. But this also depends on the type of business you're doing. But for a business that it involves exchange of products and all of that, that was quite helpful for me, putting my pricing on my captions, on my descriptions, so that they see it and they see that, okay, my price is actually good compared to other people selling that same product. In just a moment, I'll also share with you something that really helped boost my page, especially as a beginner that didn't really have much engagement or really didn't really have much people paying attention to my business. Another thing that I did that really helped boost the engagement on my page was I did giveaways. Yes, so I did giveaways where sometimes I gave out money or I gave out a product. Yes, now I did giveaways and I ran ads as well. And giveaways really helped me, being that it brought more engagement and it made people know my page more. So I could do giveaways of say 5,000 naira, or do giveaway some of my products and be like, okay, repost this image on your status, on your page, tag 5 people to follow and all of that. And I realized that, okay, people that reposted on their status, on their page, also helped me attract more clients, because of course those people have friends, they have family members, they have people that they follow on Instagram, they have followers and all of that. So people that were interested also messaged me and bought from me as well. So it was a win-win for me, and it helped me also increase my total followers. But let me tell you this, yeah, sometimes you have some wonderful people doing these giveaways, especially when they don't win. So in my case, I'll say, okay, yes, there was a rule I gave that I didn't really pay much attention. So I just said, okay, let me just give this person, because this person has done well. But this person didn't follow that rule. Now, mind you, these people you're doing giveaway with, most people, they are very active. They are they're quite active and all of that. So it's like when they realize that, oh, they were not part of the winners, they try to make sure that, okay, there was no draw or anything like that. So there was a point I missed out one of the information. I didn't like pay close attention to it, and they're like, but this person did not do this thing, and the person won. It's not correct, it's not right, and all of that. So you just have to make sure that things are, you pay close attention to the rules you're giving as well, to avoid any of all of that. But aside from that, giveaways really did help boost my page and also helped attract more people to buy from me as well. So you can try that as well for your own business on Instagram. So this was another thing that I did that's very vital. In fact, this is very important, which was market research. I had to see what other people in my niche were doing, see how they were marketing their products, see the kind of ads they were running. Now, there are some Facebook tools that you can use to know the kind of ads your people, I don't want to use the word competitors, but the ads like people in your niche are running. You can see how long they've been running the ads for. You can see the kind of captions, the kind of keywords that they're using to run the ads and target their right audience. Now this is very important, especially if you want to run ads. Now mind you, as someone that wants to start selling on Instagram, as a marketer, as a business owner, you always have to have an advertising budget, a marketing budget, because that's the only way you can get yourself in front of your clients. Yes, and that's where you can make more sales. It gives you more profit. For me, it gave me more profit running ads on Instagram, but I had to do market research because I see a lot of people say, oh, they ran ads, but it doesn't work for them. They didn't make sales. Yes, but the question is, did you have your page in order? Was your bio in order? Was your content in order? Was all of that in order? Were they properly linked and all of that? Did you do market research? So I had to do market research. That was really helpful for me. So I use this Facebook tool to run ads to I use this Facebook tool to see what other people in my niche were doing. So you could see some people running ads on a particular video for 1 year plus. Of course, you know that video is definitely giving them results. For them to be paying Mark Zuckerberg for 1 year plus, that will tell you that ad is really getting them results. So what I do is I go to their page, see what this ad is about. I see how they create their contents and all of that. And mind you, I do not copy. I model after what they are doing. Do not copy, model after it, and use that to also create your own arrange your own Instagram business platform and to also arrange your ads. That was really helpful for me. Market research. Now, these Facebook tools and these SEO tools also really help me to know the keywords I should use when targeting. You know, on Instagram ads, there's this section that says target audience or so. Would you want to target your targeting? Now, if you do your SEO properly with the tools, and then you also do your research on this Facebook tool as well, it will help you to know the best direction to take when running your offers, running your ads, when targeting and all of that. Now that was very crucial for me when I started my business off on Instagram. Another important thing that really helped me was these SEO tools, like I had mentioned earlier. They helped me with hashtags. I know some people feel like, oh, hashtags is not really that wonderful, but trust me, hashtags is also very good because people find you through hashtags, and then these hashtags are also similar to what you put in your targeting as well. So it was very important for me to use this SEO tool as well. You can click the link in the description below so you can have access to the guide where I put in a step by step. I put in everything detailed, what I did, the tools I used to be able to gain my presence on Instagram, to get my clients to trust me. I explained it in detail in this guide. So you can hit the link in the description to have access to it. After I did my proper market research and all of that, I was now ready to run ads. After I'd already arranged my page, done my contacts, linked my WhatsApp business to my Instagram, switched to the business account and everything, I was now ready to run ads. A lot of mistakes I see people do is that they wake up one morning and like, oh, let me just start running ads. Meanwhile, your page is not yet set. The thing is that if you run ads and people then come to your page and your page does not look convincing enough, they're gonna leave and your money is gonna be wasted because you have not yet done your background work, you've not yet done your market research, you've not yet arranged your content, you've not yet updated your bio and all of that. So those were very important for me before I started running ads. So basically, when I had done my market research, gotten my keywords, seeing what my competitors, seeing what the people in my niche were doing, I was now able to then run ads. So when I ran these ads, I got results. Oh my goodness! I ran ads on Facebook and I ran ads on Instagram. Now, a lot of people say Facebook ads, Instagram ads, those are both good. But personally, I'm telling you what happened while I was trying to make sales on Instagram, less than 1,000 followers. So on Facebook, I got loads of leads. Now, like I mentioned earlier, leads are people that are showing interest in your service, in your product. However, in my own experience running ads on Facebook, I got loads of leads, and Facebook ads for me were cheaper compared to Instagram to get leads. I'll get into that so you can understand why I said so. So for the Facebook ads, the thing I noticed was that on Facebook, you get people saying, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this, but to convince them into actually now buying takes a longer time. Took a longer time to convince them. Reason because on Facebook they see your ad and it comes to your WhatsApp, so they've not had any prior, most of the time they've not had any prior interaction with you. So for them to just see your ad and come to your page, then they have to trust you, they have to know you, they want to ask you lots of questions and all of that. And what I also realized is that people on Facebook don't really like clicking links. Yes, because people just fear that, oh, if I click this link, I don't know what's going to happen next. So they're usually quite when you tell them, okay, click this link to go to my Instagram, you get that kind of thing. So catalog also really helped in that process, because I had the WhatsApp catalog thanks to my WhatsApp business. So that also helped in that process so that you could see what was happening. But it still took longer time for me to be able to convince the leads on Facebook. It took longer time. But when I ran ads on Instagram, it was a bit more expensive compared to Facebook. But on Instagram, it was easier for me to close. Why? Because I already had my Instagram page properly set up. I already had the right content. I already had the right keywords they were looking for. I'd already done my market research. I'd already arranged my page, my bio in a way that, yes, they come and they see it and they're like, more this person, sure. This person is someone I can believe. You get that kind of thing. So that really helped me with Instagram. So it was easier for me to close them on Instagram because my Instagram page was already doing the talking for me. My Instagram page was already doing the convincing for me. It was sellable enough. It was believable enough for people to actually buy from me. Another important thing that I would say really helped me was my customer care. I always ensured that it was on point. Like I was ready to answer questions. I was ready to get on calls, on video calls, on WhatsApp calls, on text, anything, just to make sure that, okay, you are comfortable, your service, you're getting a good service and all of that. Another method I used to get leads aside from Facebook and Instagram was through Google. So I was able to get clients from Google. Okay, once again, in my ebook, I detailed step by step how I can get clients from Google without having a website. Now, I didn't have a website, but I was ranking on Google for the product I was selling, for the product I was offering. I was ranking on Google for it, and I didn't have a website. Okay, so if you want to learn how I was able to rank on Google without a website, click the link in my description down below, as I detail step by step how I was able to rank on Google without having a website. Now, Google is the #1 search engine. If somebody wants something, they are more likely to quickly search on Google to get that product. So I was like, yes, I need to get on Google as well, so that people can see that, okay, I'm also available and all of that. So that really helped, because sometimes I get calls and like, oh, I saw your number on Google and I would like to get this and all of that. So I usually direct them to my Instagram. Also, I usually direct them to my Instagram, so that was really helpful for me as well. So I was getting leads from left, right, and center. So now I had to ensure I was closing them and delivering the great service. Which comes to customer service, I always had to ensure that I was on time, ready to pick up calls, WhatsApp calls, text, and all of that, to ensure that the items were delivered. Now, mind you, when I started off, I didn't have like a physical location and all of that for pickup and all of that. So it was purely online, but I was still making sales online without having a pickup location. It was later I finally got a pickup location, but I was still making sales online without it. So I'm sure most people make sales online. I'm sure most people watching this video have their businesses online and not necessarily a pickup location. So before then, after I got my pickup location, sometimes they say, okay, they want to come and see. Now, mind you, pickup location is not really a shop, just somewhere that someone can come and pick up from, not a shop. Because sometimes people are like, oh, I want to come and pick up and all of that. So it's fine. So you can go to the pickup location to pick up once you've made payment online. But before that was possible, I had to make sure my Instagram was on point. So that was really helpful for me. And one thing again that I would say, really stood me out was the reviews, was the customer reviews. Now, once you've given your clients a very good service, they are more likely to give you reviews, testimonials. So once I've delivered a good service, I always ask them, even after they've bought, hope you're enjoying your product, hope you like it. So sometimes they even send me videos without me asking and tag me and be like, oh, I got, and then I post these things. When people see these testimonials on my page from people that have already bought from me, it's more likely, it's easier for them to believe that, okay, this person is an original person, and they are more willing to buy. So this was exactly what I did to be able to make sales on Instagram with less than 1,000 followers. Now, if you have stayed true to this end, congratulations to you. So now I expect you to go ahead and implement this point on your page as well, and I am very confident that it's also going to help you. Now, if you want to get the step-by-step guide, the tools, the process in which I use to get the market research, to get more sales, how I link the URLs and all of that, if you want to get the step-by-step guide, you can hit the link in my description to get this guide. Also, when you get this guide, you'll have access to a free 30-minute strategy session call with me, where you can ask me any question you would like to ask concerning growing your business on Instagram and making more sales. So thank you for sticking with me throughout the end of this video, and see you in my next video.